Are you planning on buying a home and want to get the lowest monthly payment possible? Well, watch this short video to learn the 5 ways to improve your credit score. Hi, I'm Blake Davenport with the Davenport Group. I'm a local realtor in the DC metro area, here to share with you short and simple real estate tips. Today we're going to be talking about 5 ways to improve your credit score. So why is your credit score important when buying a home? Well, that's directly related to the interest rate that you get when borrowing or getting a loan. So that will affect how much interest you're paying each month. So the lower the interest rate you get, the better or the lower your monthly payment is. So that's why we want to have the highest credit score possible, because it will give you the lowest interest rate possible. So what is considered good credit or a good credit score? So typically above a 760, that's like excellent credit. I believe a credit score goes all the way up to like 850, but anything above a 760 is excellent. You can't get a better rate than that. So that's the goal, to get above a 760. However, you could have a credit score of 400 or say. You probably wouldn't want to be buying a house if it was that low, but there are specific loans for people who don't have, say, above a 700 credit score, to get you into a house. Because your credit score is really your kind of like your grade or your scoring of how good a borrower you are. And there's a lot of different factors that go into your credit score that we'll talk about, but here are kind of some 5 things that really can help you improve your credit score that you should do before you buy a house. Because ultimately, when you go to get a loan, the lender is going to pull your credit score when they do a pre-approval, and depending upon what that is, you should be working on that over the duration of time to make sure it's above 760. If you're buying a home with another person, they will take the lowest score of both people, and typically they pull the 3 credit bureaus and they'll take the middle score. So it doesn't matter if one person has above an 800 and then the other person is at 600, they're going to take the person who's at 600. So it's very important that both people have excellent credit scores, or the one person that has an excellent credit score can qualify for the loan. So with all that said, here are the 5 things that you can do to improve your credit score. All right, so number 1, check your credit report and see if there's any mistakes. Typically you can get around 1 credit report a year for free and it doesn't ding your credit. Why you want to check for mistakes is because there could be mistakes that are dinging your credit. We just had a client a couple months ago that had a 98-cent charge from Nordstrom that was miscellaneous for the last 3 years that was dinging down his credit. It was like his credit would have been above 760, but it was down to 710 because he hadn't paid that 90-cent transaction. That was a mistake in the first place. Again, that's why you want to check the report to see if you have any mistakes. So that's number 1. Number 2, pay down your bills. Your payment history accounts for 35% of your credit score. Also, the amount you owe counts for 30%. So it's very important that you pay down your bills, because that can greatly affect your credit score if you have outstanding balances. Number 3, if you don't have very good credit, one of the best ways to improve your credit is to join a family member or friend's account that's been established for more than 2 years. So say your friend that trusts you has excellent credit. If they add you to their account, that instantly will raise your credit, because you're going to be kind of deemed more worthy by the credit bureau. Number 4, this may seem contradictory, but don't close any unused account. The length of credit history is very important when determining your credit score. So if you're closing accounts that you've only had open for, say, a year, that can ding your credit. So you want to have accounts open as long as possible. And number 5, take your time. Improving your credit score is not something that happens instantly. It doesn't happen a week. It takes several months to do. Even if if there are mistakes, those are things that take months to repair. And that's why I always recommend, if you're thinking about buying a home, that's why you should get pre-approved like 6 to 8 months out, so you can work on your credit scoring and give yourself the best chance for the best interest rate possible, and to keep your monthly payment as low as possible. So there you have it. There are 5 ways to improve your credit score. Just to recap them: number 1, check your credit report and see if there are any mistakes. Number 2, pay down your bills. Number 3, join a family member or friend's account that's been at least established for the last 2 years. Number 4, don't close any unused accounts. And number 5, take your time. As I had previously mentioned, if you'd like to learn more about this topic, we'll have a link to our blog post below. But if you like this content, click the like icon or leave us a comment below if you have a question. We'd love to hear from you. Or also click the subscribe button or the bell icon to be notified of our next video. But thanks again for checking out this real estate tip on 5 ways to improve your credit score. Bye-bye.